Alright, we gotta get this all straightened up here so I can load the stuff we got over the weekend into here. And obviously, this has just been throwing shit in. So I'm gonna straighten this up real quick and I'll get back with you and we'll see what we got. We got us a stepper, 2 lights, a wheelbarrow, there's a radio flyer up in there. Oops. All kinds of stuff. Well, let's get her unloaded and I'll get some more footage. Got that. 2 lights and a fan. That big boy there. And we filled in this little corner here with this stuff. That's what we picked up the other day. Over the weekend, while I was just driving around at my girlfriend's house. Awesome day that was. So we're gonna tear this stuff down now. Alright, we're back here. Let's see what we got. Well, we know we got a motor in there, so we're gonna strip that down for its cast aluminum motor. It's hard to tell what that is, but you got some green there, so this might actually be brass. This is probably gonna be trash. And so you've seen me strip these down a million times. We're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna try and fill that bucket there with copper. Except for right now, we're gonna put it in the blue bucket over here that's empty. Because in a couple days I'm taking all of my stuff down to the non-ferrous yard from last month. So all this is going. I just have it shoved in there because I had to cut it up and get it out of the way. So let's see what we got here. Alright, we're back. We got a few things to strip down and check out. We're going to definitely get the motor and cast aluminum out of there. We're going to see what this is because it's got some green on it and it's either plated or it's actually copper. And then we can get brass price out of that. This bad boy's probably just going to be trash. I mean, not trash, but shred. I highly doubt it's anything. If it is anything, it's probably going to be aluminum. Piece of found shred. Ooh, that is copper. Look at that. It's either copper or aluminum. We'll cut that open. It's non-ferrous, that's for sure. Okay. That's copper or aluminum. That's copper. That's probably aluminum. Well, that's steel, and we got a little bit of cordage. All right, let's get whacking away. Off there. Take our copper. Start that bucket after that. I need a bucket for my steel. We'll use this for steel. Put the steel in there, that's all. Aluminum. Where the hell's my case? Steel, steel. Ooh. I don't know if it's picking that up on screen. That's brass. Lovely. Alright, so I'm going to take this apart and get this glass out of here because this is brass. So I'm going to stick this aside. Brass. That's probably steel. Yep. So now we go on our brass pile. Steel. little bit of sheet aluminum. The rest of it's steel. It's not really worth taking off. I mean, you can if you want to, but I even have my limits of what I'll do. That good copper wire, you gotta get it for me. It's my bread and butter. Love me some copper wire. All right, shred copper wire. Pour it off that stepper thingamajigger. Not a bad weekend, especially being I went to 2 places for this. I picked up all the lights from a guy, and on the way back, the stepper was just sitting on the side of the road. If you check out my shorts, you'll see that coming in on the back of the truck. I literally strapped it to the tailgate because I had nowhere to put it until I took it apart. That's brass. It's got a piece of steel through the center. We got to get out of there. That's brass. I'm gonna reach down in there and get that bad boy out. We're done. Nice yellow brass. I love it. That's what we want to get to right there. See how nice yellow brass on that? Love it. I have $3.80 a pound, I think brass is now, or something like that. Could be wrong, at $3.40 maybe. It's expensive though, whatever it is. Freaking Bear Brite's $5.20, so sheesh. Okay, well that's going to the pile just as it is. We're gonna cut that bad boy apart later. Brass. Copper. Makes my life go round. We got the brass. We got the brass. I don't know if that's coming out of there. That's good enough. Most of it's already brass. We'll pull it more later. Now that we know it's brass. bricks. Brass. Brass in my ass. Oh wow, look at all those got flatheads. Probably aluminum. Interesting. I'm not going to bore you with this. I'm going to take this thing apart. We'll throw the motor in there. Everything else is cast aluminum and scrap steel. Alright, got the bench cleared. Interesting enough, a lot of cast aluminum in that last one, so that's cool. And there's our bin. It's all the copper we found this weekend. Plus this guy's got to come apart still. I haven't taken the glass out. Not a big deal. I'll pop that out in a couple seconds here and I'll be done. But yeah, I was surprised how much cast aluminum. I mean, easy couple pounds of cast aluminum on there. That's nice. Plus that motor, it's tin coated copper, by the way. I thought it was aluminum at first. I threw the, file up on that bad boy, and turns out she was copper. So that's cool. Shout out to Junk and Grind. Thank you for the shout out he gave me. So if you haven't watched his channel, go check it out because he's a really good guy. And he hustles more than just about anyone. So I'll see you guys on the next one. I'm going to clean this up and that's it. But that's it for today. I'm going to call it. Tomorrow we're going to head down the shore. Hopefully we can find some pickups down there. I got a job to do. And then Wednesday I'm going to load the truck up Tuesday night probably. And we got all this aluminum, all that aluminum. The bucket's filled with copper in there. And a crap ton of stainless steel. I got some big stainless steel pieces right there by the boat in the front underneath that wheelbarrow there. That's stainless steel from a desktop that I took out one day years ago. Thought I was going to use it for something, never did, so we're going to get rid of it because stainless is up high. And it's worth it now. So thank you for watching. Please hit that like and subscribe, and if you tune in Thursday, Friday, I'm not sure which day I'm going to put it out, I'll have the non-Ferris run. And I'm hoping for at least $400 or $500 on that. So I'll see you then. Till next time.